I was under the impression you understood just how long I studied my art. I studied my craft. I was under the impression you understood the 5 a.m. go to bed, the 8 a.m. back up routine. I was under the impression that you knew what it was like to delete a whole song by mistake and staring at the keyboard like it's going to come back if I stare just hard enough. I was under the impression that you understood the joy of being happy for other artists and their progress, not just their success. And that my own creations don't exist solely to please you or appease you. I was under the impression that you understood that I can do this with my eyes closed. But keeping one eye open is the only way for an artist to truly know thyself. But since you don't understand, I'll keep my art and some things to myself.
Dancing is life. It has a lot to do with life. See, I think most people try to find their freedom. They want to let loose, have an option to be free for a while. That might be the reason so many people seek the intoxication, trying to be close to themselves while they are actually disconnecting from their soul. We have it inside. It's a natural thing. The human body has so much undiscovered power. We need to go back to our roots, our natural habit, to unleash our inner freedom, nurturing the mind with our body, elevating the soul with our mind, and feeding it back. The natural circle seen in life as a prime example, but forgotten by the most. Incomprehensible why we continue to exploit our biggest source. Never seen disrespect in such an amount towards a mother. Too narcissistic to realize we are the mischief in this complete ecosystem, taking ourselves as relevant enough to justify a man-made ending.
There's a new groove. There's a new thing. Gets down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, that's it. Taking care of plenty business and funky way. There's a new groove. There's a new thing. Fellas, I want to do my thing. Now you know, like doing it, like a sex machine. There's a new groove. There's a new thing. Gets down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, that's it.
start to take a few deep breaths. Relax your hips. Have a little bit of a bend in your arms, so not super bent, but don't lock them out either. From here, I'll show you a couple of different options. So this is going to be pretty challenging. Starting to move a little bit. You want to get the heart rate up a little bit, right? But we're going to take a little detour. Take a second to pedal out your feet. Sweep your arms out and up, make your movements as big as possible. Make sure you get a little mobility, a little momentum into your hips. Knees as bent or straight as you need them to be. And switch. So when you're ready, tuck your toes and then exhale. And we're going to go to the other side. Full inhale. Stay for the exhale. And then gently release your knees to the ground. And then just softly let your eyes close, let your breath slow down. And just take a few minutes here to just relax. Let the work that you did integrate into your body. Love this camera above me. Doesn't that sound like fun?
more than a semester of philosophy. If you haven't had any, that's fine. Walk away. But if you've had a semester, you are messed up. Be better off just not taking it at all. And they'll come up and they'll say things to me, and they thought these things out. And I'm on the campus to talk about these issues and dealing with apologetics, and they want to catch me alone and ask me these questions. And they look at me and they say, I just wanted to ask you that if you believe in a God that is omnipotent and omnibenevolent, then how do you reconcile the issue of theodicy? To which I respond, semester of philosophy, right? Well, yes, how did you know? Because if you hadn't, you'd have just said, listen, God's so powerful and so good, how come bad stuff happens? But I'm not going to answer the question until you ask it correctly. I've done that all week. What do you mean ask it correctly? You're not asking the question properly. What do you mean ask the question properly? It's my question. You can't tell me how to ask my question. I will answer your question when you ask it properly. How do I ask it properly? Here's how you ask that question properly. You look me in my eyes and you ask me this. How on earth can a holy and righteous God know what I did and thought and said on yesterday and not kill me in my sleep last night? You ask it that way and we can talk. But until you ask the question that way, you don't understand the issue. Until you ask the question that way, you believe the problem is out there. Until you ask the question that way, you believe that there are somehow some individuals who in and of themselves deserve something other than the wrath of Almighty God. Until you ask me the question that way, until you flip the script and ask the question this way and say, why is it that we are here today? Why has he not consumed and devoured each and every one of us? Why, oh God, does your judgment and your wrath tarry? When you ask it that way, you understand the issue. When you ask it the other way, you believe in the supremacy of man. How dare God not employ his power on behalf of Almighty man? You flip the question around, you believe in the supremacy of Christ. How dare I steal? Because the last breath I took, God borrowed it from me. And I'm never going to get it back. When you borrow something and never get it back, you steal it. how dumb the cracker is. November 29th, 1993, King College. That's one of the main things that rocked and shook the foundation of the world. I said that I did not support Mandela. I said I don't agree with Mandela. I said I believe that Mandela is one of the weakest ever to be in any leadership position over black people. But the cracker's a dumb cracker. A dumb deaf. Knows no better. I said that day that if we were going to give white folks after they have murdered our black men, women, children, and babies, and the Oppenheimers and the De Beers and others who have robbed our diamond mines, we can't even wear a watch or a ring or sisters a necklace or a bracelet. We call it jewelry, but it's really jewelry. Because they steal all over. That's why they call Rubenstein and Goldstein and Silverstein, because they steal gold and silver and rubies all over the earth. For Mandela to have a truth commission and give them executive clemency and pardon before they even go to court. He can forgive F.W. de Klerk. He can forgive John Foster. He can forgive the no good, dirty bastards of South Africa. But he couldn't forgive Winnie Mandela. Stayed with him and put his soul on. money. Money still controlling most. Interesting how it's affecting both. Those who have it, those who don't. Some will survive this and some won't. Money still controlling most. Money. Interesting how it's working on both. Those who have it, those who don't. Money. Some will survive this and some won't. Money. Money. Money still controlling most. Interesting how it's affecting both. Those who have it, those who don't. Some will survive this and some won't. Money still controlling most. Some will deny this and some won't. Money. Buy things and sell our souls. Money. Some will survive this and some won't. Money. Money still controlling most. Money. Money still controlling most. Money. Money.
really start, to have a 24-hour day unintruded upon by other people. I gave up food, I gave up everything just to... I was a nut. I was dedicated. But you see, the problem is You can be a dedicated nut and not be able to do it. Dedication without talent is useless. Understand what I mean? Understand what I mean?
And so, if it rain, if it snow, people are still coming because they asked for it. I never gave a party to buy some jewelry. I gave a party because people asked me to. The record that introduced me to the album, when I buy it, I find out there's 2, 3 more records on there that they should be played on the radio. Although you think people call me the father of this, the godfather, no, I'm not. Such name as Russell Simmons.
West. It could be in Europe. It could be in Asia. It doesn't even matter really. I could see a video of another country getting right into it. That's house music, man. So let's try this again for those who didn't get it, all right? Come on. You can go east or you can go west. We can turn up, we can never turn down. You can find it here, you can find it there. It can be deep, it can be a sound. It can be loud, make you lose control. It can be techno or afro. It can be a song or a track you like. It can be a dance or a club at night. It's sort of something that makes you move. A vibe or the drums that sets the mood. A DJ who plays this tune. A system to hear the kick in the boom. It could be me and you, Everyone try to explain it. I mean, I don't know how many more explanations and definitions we need. The bottom line is house music is you. I mean, that's the only definition that makes sense. Because there's so many shades of it, so many different styles, so many different places it comes from, so many different colors and races, different sexes, ethnicities. You could be gay or straight. It's house music, and that's just the way it should be. And that's the way I've understood it since I first got its inception in New York City. And it hasn't changed. It's only gotten better. So when someone asks you what's the definition of house music, what is it? You tell them it's me. I am house music. That's what I am. And if they don't understand, just tell them to back up because they're dancing all up in your space. Come on. You can go east or you can go west. We can turn up, we can never turn down. You can find it here, you can find it there. It can be deep, it can be a sound. It can be loud, make you lose control. It can be techno or afro. It can be a song or a track you like. It can be a dance or a club at night. It's sort of something that makes you move. A vibe or the drums that sets the mood. A DJ who plays this tune. A system to hear the kick in the boom. It could be me and you, Telling you, man, so many different ways. I mean, you just have fun with it, man. That's what house music is. It's just about having fun. Positivity, good energy, sweat, sometimes even tears. You know, it's all about the music, good vibes. It can be soul, it can be techie, it could be very minimal. It could be new disco, it could be afro. Man, so many shades, so many styles. It's all about having a good time, man. Forgetting all the nonsense that you've been through the whole week or the whole month. And it's all about expressing yourself through music. And for us DJs, it's all about expression too. Like taking the kick out, taking the bass off, putting the mids and putting the highs, and getting everybody into it. Hell, sometimes even DJs dance when they feeling it. I mean, I dance. And when that happens, we're all in a circle as one. But at the end of the day, and at the very end of the day, house music is defined as you. There's no other explanation. So again, when they tell you what is house music, you tell them, I am house music. House music. makes you move. A vibe or the drums that sets the mood. A DJ who plays this tune. A system to hear the kick in the boom. It could be me and you. East or you can go west. We can turn up, we can never turn down. You can find it here, you can find it there. It can be deep, it can be a sound. It could be loud, make you lose control. It can be techno or afro. It can be a song or a track you like. It can be a dance or a club at night. It's sort of something that makes you move. A vibe or the drums that sets the mood. A DJ who plays this tune. A system to hear the kick in the boom. It could be me and you. East or you can go west. We can turn up, we can never turn down. You can find it here, you can find it there. It can be deep, it can be a sound. It could be loud, make you lose control. It can be techno or afro. It can be a song or a track you like. It can be a dance or a club at night. It's sort of something that makes you move. A vibe or the drums that set the mood. A DJ who plays this tune. A system to hear the kick in the boom. It could be me and you.
can be defined. When there is systemic contradiction, when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome home. What love is this? It is God's love. And no other love can be defined. Please. Puts his arms around you and says, welcome home. What love is this? It is God's love. And no other love can be defined. When there is systemic contradiction, when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome home. What love is this? It is God's love. And no other love can be defined. Please.
You have to let it all go.